Hey everyone, it's Colin here again, and I just wanted to provide you this quick video to basically give you an update on how my studying for the CYSA Plus exam is going. As you all know, I'm a full-time student, and so I just want to, give you an understanding of the demands of my workload for school and balancing this with my preparation for the CYSA Plus exam. So, as you all know, if you saw my other video over this beginning this semester, how I was studying for the Security Plus exam while working full time. That really helped me, and I did that in a really short time frame. That really helped me develop some really good time management skills. And it's actually really interesting because this semester I'm finding it much more difficult to find the time to study. You would think that because I'm not really in class all day, it would be a lot easier than working 9 to 5, but it's really different because I don't have the end of the day time or the time in the morning to prepare as much for this exam. So I'm just going to be giving you some tips on how to keep motivated and chunk a little bit out of this exam every single day, because this is a lot of material to cover, and if you're not doing a good bit every day, it's going to take you quite a while, and you're going to lose familiarity with some of the beginning information. So first off, I wanted to tell you about the information I'm using and the materials. I'm using the CYSA Study Guide by Cybex, and then I'm also complementing that with the lectures by Jason Dion on Udemy, and that is about a $10 course. It is definitely worth the investment. Another interesting observation that I have comparing this to my Security Plus studies is that Jason Dion's Udemy course actually goes along with the order of this Cybex book. So that is extremely helpful for me because there's some times where I'm much more motivated to watch a video. So I'll watch the video, get about a chapter ahead, and then I'll catch up. I'm motivated to catch up and then read through the chapters. And I'm not seeing this material for the first time. I've seen it in a little bit more of a shorter way, and then I'm going back and getting the full load of information from the book and from the text. So this is definitely a good way to study. So now let me just tell you how really it's a great way to break down your studies. Every morning I've been getting up at about 6:30 and chunking out about 20 pages. This is about an average over the week because there's some days where I get more, some days where I get a little bit less, but it's about 20 pages every day. And I'm just getting this done before I wake up and check my phone. I just go straight to the book, get the information in my head, and really in the morning I feel like I have a lot less distractions. I don't even check my email before doing the studies, and I really feel that I get a double use of my time. My time is much more effective spent in the morning than if I was trying to do this at night before I go to sleep. But it is definitely difficult. I'm in finals week right now. And as those who have gone to school or are currently going to school know, that definitely takes priority over the certification exam. So I have to really figure out how to balance it and stay on track with my CYSA Plus studies while passing my courses. But so another tactic for getting this studying done and chunking this out every day is, like I said before, to limit your distractions. So I would recommend just turning off your phone and your computer and getting away from them. This is why I highly recommend books over ebooks, because if I'm reading a book on my computer, for example, I've bought some other topic books on my computer and have been trying to read them, but I really get distracted. I end up on Amazon or eBay, and then you find that by the end of the day you don't really have much work done. So another tip that I would highly recommend is, if you're in school or if you live in an area where you can go to somewhere else, get out of your house and maybe go to an empty classroom, maybe go to a coffee shop. But this is definitely a habit that you need to get into, because when you're in your home, it's very easy to get distracted. You can go and make food or something of the sort. And then also, like I said, I just mentioned the habit, but that is my next tip, is to develop a habit. Like I said, I've been getting up early in the morning, getting this studying done, not checking my email, not checking my phone. And if you make it a habit, if you make it just second nature, just like how most people will run in the morning, you can really do this without even thinking about it. And before you know it, you have worked through all the material and you're passing the exam. So another resource that I've been using is Reddit. there are a lot of subreddits, but the CompTIA one, there are a lot of good accounts where people talk about, for example, something that I'm very interested in is how much more difficult is the CYSA Plus than the Security Plus. Or there are people who post that they passed the CYSA Plus, and then they say they really wish that they studied more of this certain topic that's not covered as much as in the Udemy course or in the books. So then I will go and do practice labs on that, and just stuff of that sort. Also, I utilize Quizlet a lot. I make flashcards, and I have to stress that you have to write the flashcards yourself. There are a lot of study cards out there, but writing them yourself is part of the process of learning. I would just like to thank you guys so much for checking out my video and my update today. If you're studying for the CYSA Plus, best of luck to you. Please take these tips. Please share your tips also, because I think that collectively we can all share our tips and tricks and all pass this exam together. So I just would along with the update video, I would like to just explain the direction of my channel. So over break, I'm going to be putting out a lot of content in my cybersecurity fundamentals series, and I'm also going to be doing a little bit more content that I felt that I could have used or have watched before taking the Security Plus exam, and then I might add in a few more updates on my CYSA preparation. So if you like this information, please consider subscribing and checking out my other videos on my channel page. Thank you.